What's going on, Rockstars, parents, teachers, admin, bitter co-workers? Welcome to another episode of That's right, we are back with another episode of Diary of a Mad Preschool Teacher. I know, like, I've been lacking, y'all. Life has been catching up to me, but we are back. So we have reached that point of the year, even though this has been a very interesting year. We have gotten to that point of the year where holidays are coming up. Now, I only decided to do this video because it was a freakishly huge topic in one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, and I was very impressed with how many positive spins teachers were putting on this, but then you had like 3 people who were just being complete jerks about it. Celebrating holidays in the classroom. So recently, if you haven't been living under a rock, Halloween just passed, last weekend? So someone in the group posted, what is the educational purpose of Halloween? What do you get out of celebrating Halloween in your classroom? Now, I don't think this person expected this post to become a platinum post, which I'm pretty sure that if it didn't have 1,000 comments, I would be surprised. But like, I can't see that unless I'm physically on the computer. So I didn't check this post physically to see how many comments it had. But it was an intense thread. Like this post carried over a few days. Usually in our group, a post may get, you know, a couple of hours worth of promotion, but this was over a few days. Probably 95, maybe a close 98% of the people on this post said the exact same stuff. It's more than Halloween. One, a lot of y'all have made Halloween into such a negative thing, and I know growing up in the hood, it's always been a negative thing, but why would you take the fun out of that for the kids? Halloween is just another reason for them to wear whatever they want. Have you ever tried to get a 3-year-old dressed in the morning? I didn't enjoy it. I did not enjoy having to get a 3-year-old ready in the morning because she did not want to wear what I wanted to put on her. Halloween just gives these kids an excuse to wear whatever they want, get some extra candy, especially the kids who don't get sugar on a regular basis. A lot of other teachers had said it helped with the following. You talk about pumpkins, the life cycle of a pumpkin. The life cycle of a bat. You get to talk about harvesting. You get to talk about counting, science, everything in between. Why would you want to take the fun out of that for your kids? And I had even said it, if you're a good teacher, like I said, anybody can be put in a classroom. A lot of your preschools, y'all just put anybody in classrooms. A good teacher can make anything educational. I can make wrestling educational for kids at this point. So, not to toot my own horn, but beep, beep. A good teacher will make any holiday that's put out there into an educational moment. Also, why would you take that out the classroom when that can allow you to bring in other holidays that you may personally not celebrate or discuss in your everyday life, but it's a teachable moment. I remember one center I worked at, I had asked my parents, because most of my class, they weren't from the US, I asked them, what do you celebrate in your country? What do you guys celebrate at home? Somebody pulled Boxing Day Canada out of the air, and I that's really a thing. It was another holiday, I believe in France they celebrate, and I was so confused. I'm like, this is a thing, but okay. And it was a teachable moment because I was able to research it. We did activities based around it, and the parents were grateful because they got to see their culture in the classroom. Why would you not want holidays celebrated? I had a boss who, she didn't want us putting up Christmas trees. What? Now, I'm not coming at the people who don't celebrate stuff for religious reasons. If your religion forbids it, by all means, do what you do, pray to who you pray to, and keep it moving. This video is not for you. I'm just talking about the fun snatchers in the world who don't want something celebrated. Like, last year when I did Christmas in my classroom, you know what we did? We did a Christmas tree, we did a menorah, and we celebrated Kwanzaa. I knocked out 3 holidays that happened in December. So when it comes to, so now Thanksgiving is coming up. Now, some cultures, you know, don't celebrate Thanksgiving. And some of us, we have our thoughts about Thanksgiving. Like, you know, the whole Columbus Day, indigenous people thing. So be it. However, it goes back to, how can you take something that has a negative connotation on it and you make it into something positive? Children could observe feathers. Again, it goes back to food. Healthy foods you can eat during the holidays. What grows in the fall? Like, as a teacher, you have to get so freaking creative sometimes. It's ridiculous. I know, like, last year I had my kids take corn on the cob and they painted with it. Like, they rolled the corn through paint and then they rolled it on paper. And it was phenomenal. And we didn't mention Thanksgiving. It was for harvest. I had them touch pumpkins. Texture for babies. They explored the pumpkin guts. Like, you have to really think outside the box. And then, like I said, if you're not an overly religious person, if your religion doesn't forbid anything, why would you not want to explore other cultures? Like, that's the problem with the world too, is that we're so close-minded that we're not willing to explore other cultures. I'm always down to learn about another holiday and why it's there and why do we celebrate it. I live for it. I don't see anything wrong with it. But just, I would say, if you're a teacher, if you're currently in a classroom, like, I'm not back in the classroom yet. So for those of you who are currently in the classrooms, don't let other teachers, and don't let your directors and whoever's in charge of your curriculum kind of, you know, what's the word, like, discourage you from celebrating holidays in your classroom. If you can take it where you're not addressing it as Christmas, you're not addressing it as Halloween, you're not addressing it as Easter, why would you not try to incorporate it into your lesson plan? Again, if you're a good teacher, you can teach anything at this point. Especially like where a lot of places are now, they're celebrating Dr. Seuss. Like, for those of you who don't know, Dr. Seuss was a full-blown racist. And yet programs celebrate his birthday. They go all out for Dr. Seuss Day. But you don't do anything for Kwanzaa? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, please. I just want it to make sense. So again, don't let anyone discourage you from celebrating holidays in your classroom, because you can do it and you can make it into something worthwhile for your kids. Like, for real. That is all I have for this video. Again, if you have any questions about how to lesson plan a holiday into your classroom, my contact information is in the description bar. You can ask in the comments. I will respond in the comments. I always respond to the comments. Please ask away. I'm always down to share knowledge. Thank you guys always for watching. Enjoy your holidays with your kids in the classroom. Make it fun, make it educational, and I will catch you guys in the next one.